Now search for reaction mechanism. So we'll see this problem. Irreversible reaction we are considering. A plus B giving AB. It has been studied kinetically and the rate of formation of the product has been found to be well correlated by the following rate equation. So this reaction kinetics is 1 mole of A plus 1 mole of B giving you 1 mole of AB, some irreversible reaction. And if it is elementary, then rate law will be minus RA K CaCb simply. But experimentally it is found when the kinetics is studied, the rate law is rate of formation of AB is equal to K into Cb square and independent of concentration of A. So Ca raised to 0, that is 0 order with respect to A you can say, and second order with respect to B. Overall order is 2. So we are sure that there is no one-to-one correspondence between the stoichiometric coefficient and the order. That's why the reaction is non-elementary. So we have to see which non-elementary kinetics represents this reaction so that this observed rate is verified. So reaction mechanism is suggested by this rate expression if the chemistry of the reaction suggests that the intermediate consists of an association of the reactant molecules and that a chain reaction does not occur. So we have to hypothesize or propose a model and test it and match it with the observed kinetics. In this case, observed kinetics is rate of formation of AB or minus RA as K Cb square. So we have to propose a mechanism. Then that mechanism is nothing but your non-elementary reaction is represented as split into number of elementary steps. Okay, then the formation of activated complex and so on, and then finally you determine with this proposed model what rate law you get, and that rate law you have to match with the experimentally observed kinetics or experimentally determined rate law. So here two-step reversible mechanism we are hypothesizing involving the formation of an intermediate substance and not actually seen, which is not at any time it is not present, because as soon as it forms it disappears. So it's thought to be present in very small amounts or small quantities. So what we are proposing for this A plus B giving you AB is our overall reaction. So now this we are writing into number of steps. Okay. Here this one small correction here. This is A2 A2 star. Okay. So first reversible reaction is 2A gives A2 star. Forward rate constant K1, reverse rate constant K2. Here what is the relationship? Minus RA by 2 is equal to plus RA2. That can be written as minus RA is equal to 2 times A2 star. Okay. Because stoichiometry you have considered 2 moles giving you 1 mole. So these rates to be compared. So based on whatever rate, if I am writing as minus RA or based on plus RA2, I have to take care of this stoichiometric coefficient. Second reversible reaction is this A2 star combines with B gives you A plus AB. Okay. Now we will see this. here these two reversible steps means four irreversible reactions. Four steps, four reactions with kinetics K1. This is forward reaction. This is K2 backward reaction, K3 forward reaction, K4 backward reaction or reverse reaction. Rate of formation of AB, if I want to write, because I am interested in getting this in terms of rate of formation of AB. So rate of formation of AB. AB is not involved in this reaction. It is there in this reaction. So rate of formation of AB is formed by forward reaction. It is disappearing by reverse reaction. So disappearance minus sign, formation plus sign. We are writing formation, so formation will be plus sign and disappearance will be minus sign. So K3 into concentration of A2 star into concentration of B. So this non-elementary reaction is written as a model consisting of several elementary steps. So this is elementary, that means K3 stoichiometric coefficient is 1 1, so order is 1 and 1. So K3 concentration of A2 star into concentration of B minus, this is disappearing also by the reverse reaction, so minus K4 into concentration of A into concentration of B. Okay, now we have this A2 star. This concentration cannot be determined. You cannot take out sample and determine this concentration. That means as soon as it is formed, it disappears. So from this rate law which we are getting for these reversible reactions, this A2 star is unknown quantity, you can say, or it cannot be determined. So we have to eliminate this concentration of intermediate. So for that, what I will do is, I will write rate of formation of A2 star. Okay, now see carefully. Rate of formation of A2 star. A2 star is involved in all four reactions, taking part in all four reactions. These two with K1 and K2, A2 star is there. These two with the constant K3 and K4, A2 star is involved. Okay, in this reaction, K1 concentration of A square minus K2 concentration of A2 star. K1 concentration of A square minus K2 concentration of A2 star. So first two reactions we have seen. Okay, that means two steps of the reversible reaction. Now we are writing in terms of rate of formation of A2 star. Here this rate of formation of A2 star is this divided by 2. So K1 divided by 2. So we have to take care of that stoichiometric coefficient. Okay, if I write instead of rate of formation of A2 star, if I write minus RA, then this 2 will not be there. Okay, so K1 CA square, this 2 is because of the stoichiometric coefficient which we are writing in these terms. K2 A2 star. Now third and fourth reaction, here same thing. Here A2 is disappearing by this minus, so minus K3 concentration of A2 star into concentration of B, minus K3 concentration of A2 star into concentration of B. K4 with this is formed, so plus sign, plus K4 concentration of A into concentration of B, plus K4 concentration of A into concentration of B. Okay, so it is nothing but last two steps are same terms, whereas it is written in terms of rate of formation of AB, and here we are writing rate of formation of A2 star. This is on this side, so this will be minus sign and this will be plus sign. And this rate, net rate of formation is 0. So you rearrange this A2 star, you can transfer this side and this will be plus sign, this will be plus sign. So A2 star into K2 plus K3B. So this I bring in the denominator, and what is left here is minus K1 by 2 A square plus K4 AB. So two terms where A2 star is there, I am transferring on this side equating to 0, and A2 star I am taking common, and what is left is K2 plus K3 into concentration of B. So this I will bring in the denominator. So I got concentration of A2 star, which is an unknown quantity for me, in terms of known quantities, means concentration of A, concentration of B and concentration of AB we can easily determine by taking out the samples. Now I want to write rate of formation of AB. What is that? K3 into A2 star B minus K4 A into AB. All are concentration terms. So this A2 star I want to eliminate in terms of known quantities. So what I am doing, K3 into A2 star is replaced by this complete term into concentration of B minus K4 into concentration of A and concentration of B. Now you can see on the right hand side all these concentration terms, concentration of A, concentration of B, concentration of AB, are measurable quantities. So this K2 into K3, K2 plus K3 into concentration of B in the denominator, you multiply this term and expand and write all the terms, you get K3, K4, concentration of A into concentration of AB into concentration of B, same term with plus and minus sign, so this cancels out. So in the numerator you are left with two terms, and in the denominator again you have two terms. So numerator is K1 K3 by 2 A square B minus K2 K4 into concentration of A into concentration of B divided by K2 plus K3 into concentration of B. So this is the final form which we get. Now we have to introduce some conditions regarding the values of K2 and K4. Okay. So these reversible reactions, reversible rate constant K2, for second reversible reaction it is K4. If K2 is very small, this term cancels out. Okay, and this term is also cancels out. Very small value multiplied by whatever we have here, this will be negligible as compared to this, because K1 and K3 is large. So this term goes in the numerator, you are left with K1 K3 by 2 concentration of A square concentration of B. Okay, and in the denominator this K2 goes, so we have K3 into concentration of B. So K3 also cancels out, concentration of B term also cancels out, you are left with simply K1 by K2 into concentration of A square. Second possibility, with K4 very small, this goes, but both these terms remains. So we have K1 K3 by 2 concentration of A square concentration of B divided by K2 plus K3 into concentration of B. If I divide this by K2, so numerator and denominator divided by K2, so we get K1 K3 by 2 K2 into concentration of A square into concentration of B, in the denominator 1 plus K3 by K2B. Okay. Now what is experimentally observed kinetics? K CB square and independent of CA. From this mechanism what we are getting? We are getting, instead of CB square we are getting CA square here. Okay, and B is cancelled out, means independent of concentration of B, but where we wanted B we are getting A, and where we wanted A we are getting B. So that means this proposed mechanism is not consistent and it is to be rejected. So we will go for another mechanism. Now when you test a mechanism and look at the all steps involved, it is a trial and error process. And finally, from where you start and what terms you end up with a little bit of practice, with presence of mind, with proper understanding, if you do not get the consistent mechanism in the first attempt, in second attempt you will get it surely. It's not that you have to go for trial and error many times. It's not required. Now what we observe here, we wanted B here and A here. So we want to interchange A and B in our mechanism. That is the only thing you have to do and you will get the desired result. How?